Alright guys, so I'm out for a run, and that's Charlie breathing over there. So today we're just going to talk about running the Houston Marathon with me. If you guys want to do that, I'm going to be going about 4:45 to 4:55, maybe 4. Yeah, I think that's good. 4:45, 4:55. That's the pace we're going to be going, and we'll talk about, if you guys want to run with me, the strategy for the Houston Marathon. Because I already have one person, maybe two people that want to run with me, and we're doing a walk run, just like what I'm doing right now. Right now I have it set for 1 minute and 5 seconds of running and 35 seconds of walking, because the pace we need to get for the Houston Marathon is a 13:40, just about, to finish. I think 13:33 actually, but the pace that I want to go for the race is from 12:50 to 13:20. I think that's a comfortable pace where we'll still be ahead of the balloon people who I've been interviewing. So that's one thing. We're doing walk run pace 12:50 to 13:20. That's our pace for the race. You know, of course, there's gonna be water stops and all that, but we'll talk about the next strategy in a bit. So for the next piece of strategy we're gonna go is during the lineup, during corrals, because everybody is paced according to their corral, to their pace, and if you guys are doing a 6 hour, you should be just about at Corral E. So we're gonna be in Corral E, but we wanna get there early. So we'll meet up and get to the corral early so that we're ahead of the pacers. Because even if you guys do fall off of me, I want you guys to get that medal. Because if you fall behind the balloon people, you won't get a medal. They'll shut down everything, and that's not a good feeling. So we want you guys to finish the race. If you can't finish with an official time, at least finish and get a medal. So we're gonna start at the front of Corral E. Not at Corral A, not at Corral B, but at the front of Corral E, where most people will be starting if they're towards the back of the pack. The next thing you have to know about the sub 6 hour marathon is that we're going to be taking some stops at water stops. So all the water stops, if it's not a planned walk break, we will take that period, even if we're on a run, to walk until everybody gets a drink. But take your drinks quick, because I don't want to be walking too long on an unplanned walk break. So take your drinks quick, you know, within 10-15 seconds, and then let's get back going to running. Because if we are at the back of the pack, we got to keep going. 6 hours sounds like a lot of time, but it's tough, and we'll talk about that in the next one. All right, so for the next tip, that is to make sure you train. You gotta train for the 6 hour marathon. I know it sounds easy to a lot of people, but 6 hours is still a long time on your feet. Even me, when I did it last year, I was trained to do 100 miles. And that 6 hour time limit came up for me quick. And going at a pace that's 6 hours for 6 hours is tiring. So your body will break down. So make sure you get your nutrition right on your long runs and train for this so your body can go 6 hours, because 6 hours is a long time on your feet. So you gotta train for it. Don't just come out on race day without training and plan on finishing the race, because the likelihood of that happening is pretty low. So get to training, guys, get to training. I'll talk about the next one in a couple of seconds. The next thing y'all should know is that the balloon people might be around us for a lot of the race, because they go faster, they go slower. They're not keeping a 6 hour pace. Sometimes they're going faster. depending on what the police are telling them. So you may see them. Like last year when we saw them, I know when I was pacing somebody, they got really dejected by seeing the balloon people because they were right up on us, like they were right behind us. They even passed us at one point, but I kept telling my runner that it's okay. You don't have to worry about the balloon people because they're running ahead. So don't let that get you down when you see them, because we are at the back of the pack. We're trying to finish at 5:45 to 5:55, and we're gonna see them. So if we do see them, that's okay. That's normal. We should see them. We're at the back of the pack. But don't let that get you down, because I know it can. And don't panic. Don't think you have to run harder, because we're training to go at the pace we're going at. And if you start pushing the pace when you see them, you might blow up early on. So don't panic when you see the balloon people. All right, we got 2 more tips. The next tip is to wear a hydration pack. I wear a hydration pack because, you know, those races, you never know if they're gonna run out of water on you, because you are going at the back of the pack. Sometimes they do. A lot of times Houston Marathon won't, but I like to carry one myself. I know that I need more hydration than other runners just because I'm a bigger person. So you gotta bring your own hydration. I suggest that for sure. It also helps you to carry all the nutrition you need, because on the run, you will need a lot of nutrition. 6 hours, again, a long time, 5:45, 5:55, a long time. So you gotta have a lot of goo. I remember last time I was like asking other runners for goos. Even though I had brought some, I didn't bring enough. So I generally like to take a goo 45 minutes before the race, and then every 45 minutes into the race. So for the Houston Marathon, you'll need at least, I would say 8 things of nutrition, whether it be goos or solid foods or whatever. But make sure you bring a hydration vest so you can carry all of that nutrition. One more tip, and then we'll be back home, and we'll talk to you. Man, there's a big old deer. It's a big old deer crossing. Y'all can't see it. Charlie trying to chase after it. Charlie, good job. Good job, Charlie. All right, guys, so 3 miles, pretty much a 5K, 3:19. Did that at just 13:37, 13:57. So actually, that little walk around wouldn't have got us to the finish of the Houston Marathon, but that's why you guys start training. And if you guys want to run the race with me, you know, just come out, have some fun, make sure you do have that. But we're going to be trying to do a sub 6. If you guys want to run with me, DM me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. My email, you'll find it somewhere, but just contact me and let's run the Houston Marathon. Let's get sub 6. Let's finish this race. Let's get that medal. Peace.